testing to see how well this mic work. Definitely working beautiful in my ears. Just want to test. Just want to test. And since I have no way of recording it, I guess I could record it and play it back. But what I want to do is just to make sure it's working properly by just seeing it live. So let me just go to the Facebook page here. I forgot to silence that. Now I got the air conditioner in the back going. So if you're hearing a humming sound, that's because the air condition is going. And just trying to see how it come across. So if it's coming across really well, I'd like to know. Tell me. But if not, and my new on-air sign came, so I had no place to put it back here. So I figure, what the heck, let's hang it up on my little thingy right here. So that's now you know that I'm on air, and I need to go back this way in the center. So I got to make sure I move this whole mic system over, or fix this thing raw here. All right, let's see. Still not middle. All right, I'm going to make this all look good and all sound good. So let's go back here a little bit. Get my camera all straightened up. I download the Nexigo app to adjust the screen because I could have pulled the screen up a little bit more, make everything tighter and neat. But the darn thing ain't working, man. I don't know if you're having issues with that as well. I guess I got to move it. Oh, there's lightning, thunders happening here. Ay, ay, ay. It's a rainy season here in Cebu, Philippines. So I guess I need to go over some more like this. Just trying to get this thing ready for today. So I guess I got to move the mic over now. So I'll move this over a little bit. Move the mic over a little bit like this. And now I'm dead center. Let's see, make sure. Getting this thing going, getting this thing up and going. All right, that is there. Let's straighten this up a little bit here. Voila. I don't think this is right here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Catch this up a little bit. Get the mic going a little bit raw. Put this thing that way. And let's see if we can get it looking like it's. Why do I feel like this thing is crossed like that? So like it's not viewing properly. Yeah, I'm just testing it. Just tell me what you think. If you hear the mic, if can you hear the air conditioning in the mic, you can comment below. I want to see how good this get the noise background here. Tell me what you think. Oh, what just happened there? Oh, let's get this out here. All right, there we go. I was in the chat, and then all of a sudden this. Okay, yeah. Tell me what you think of the mic. Tell what you think of the mic. I should say tell you. Tell me. Let's see here. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a test. Just got this new mic and I'm testing this whole system up here. And yep, that just went up on YouTube and on Facebook. I think it went up on YouTube. The chat. Yeah, I don't like how this here sets. I just think it's way off. Why do I feel like this is more way off? Like, just seems like it's tilting. But anyway, it is what it is. All right, guys, this is just a test. I'm actually looking at myself on Facebook right now. The picture looks nice. I'm testing out some new lights here too. Maybe you can see this. So I'm checking out myself as well. Gula, bala, the light there. Maybe if I turn that light off, you can see myself. Yeah, so I'm at, yeah, there we go. I'll go a little closer. So yep. You're getting a picture and picture and picture and picture. Look at that. Yeah, so it's not too bad as I can see, just viewing it. And normally I'm viewing it from my other screen, but I'm actually getting ready to set up my podcast. I got my Procaster. Yeah, man, this is no, yeah, man, this is no play. We got this whole thing going here. We got the music system going. I'm gonna tie everything in to one, the Procaster with my Restream. I'm gonna tie everything in. All right, and we're gonna be able to record the Procaster. I mean the podcast through the Procaster. We're gonna record on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So, yo, get ready to follow me, man. It's really good. It's gonna be awesome. Right now, I'm talking and sharing my story about living in the Philippines. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Um, you can follow me on Facebook at living. Not, I'm sorry, not Facebook. Follow me on YouTube at Living in the Philippines. It's going to be powerful. It's been powerful. Thank you guys for getting us up there. It's going to, just be nice. What I'm sharing is, for Yaosharal all over the world who are really getting ready to move to Madbar, and you want to make that move and you're trying to figure out what it's like. My goal is to make your trip, your move a little easier by filling in the blanks. All the questions that you have, I will answer those questions along with a lot of my brothers and sisters who are already here. So we will answer that question for you and just trying to make your move, your trip as easy and light on a burden as possible. We're going to give you all the step-by-step information, and then you just follow the information. You're going to be great, 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 great. All right, so that's the goal. That's the goal. Right now, you can, if you go on Living in the Philippines, you might look on Facebook, YouTube, but you may not find me because there's so many different YouTube channels with the title. But you can go on my Facebook page though, and you can go on a link. Go on the link on my Facebook page, and just hit that link, and then you can get to my YouTube page, and you can subscribe and follow. Make sure to hit the notification bell though, because if you don't hit the notification bell, you probably won't hear when I upload other episodes, which you want to do. Also, go on to podcasts. My podcast. It's my host is Podbean. Podbean. So if you go on Podbean, you can just look up my podcast name at Process to Purpose. Powerful. I did 8 episodes so far on there, but because I was moving, I have not done another podcast. But man, the podcast Process to Purpose is to really help you recognize your purpose. And what I want to do is really search your inner soul, inner spirit, inner mind, and give you the answers that you need that is already within you. Because greatness is within you and your purpose is within you. It's not exterior. So check that out, man. That's going to be great. All right. So follow me again. Like I said, this is just a test, and just wanted to see how my mic work. It works very nice in my ears. Like, it's beautiful. It just sounds beautiful. I can adjust it here, but all of this I'll be able to do to the podcast. I'll be able to put the soundtracks, my intro, outro, all these different things in there. I'm getting the thing done. I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done properly. All right. Also, this is something that I want to do full time, and so there will be I monetize my YouTube channel. So if you help me to get to 1,000, then I can just sit here and talk to you all day, every day. All right, so help me with that. And I'm going to do put in the description, how you guys can support this podcast and support my ministry here. So that would be awesome. Also, ladies and gentlemen, living in the Philippines has humbled me to a point where I'm telling you, humbled. Learning about the Philippines, learning about the Filipinians, it just humbled me. And I want to start a charity. I want to do a charity, but I want to do it right. I'm not just going to come up here and start a charity and tell you to send you money. I'm going to start a charity. I'm going to do it right. And every dollar will be accountable for, every single dollar, because there's a lot of great need here. But one thing I can tell you about the Filipino people, man, Very friendly. Everywhere you go, yes, sir, no, sir. No problem, sir. The respect level is incredible, at least for foreigners. The respect level. And here's what I've learned too, as well. What I've seen: Filipinos are hustlers, man. They don't sit around. They don't sit around with their hands open trying to beg from you. Don't get me wrong. Some of that is here because listen, if I'm hungry and if I'm poor and you are here and I believe that you're in a better position than me to help me, why would I not ask you? So you give a guy $10, you give a guy $5, you can feed the family for a while. All right. So what we take for granted in the States in terms of how we go out and eat, man, I remember going out with my wife and my daughter to the movies. We spent over $70, $75, depending on the movie and how many popcorns we get. We can leave out of that movie with $120 spent easy. We go shopping, we go dining out, same thing, 150 to 160, depending on what we eat, right? Yeah, I mean, you go for lunch. You can't go to lunch in the United States of America without spending over $25. You know what the average salary here? The average salary here in the Philippines, you know what that is? 470 pesos. And that's if you're lucky. You know what 470 pesos is? 470 pesos, ladies and gentlemen, is just a little bit under $7. I think it's about $6 and some change. Now, don't be mistake. Don't get this twisted. You know what? That $6 and some change. We're talking about a day. That's a day's pay, not an hour. They make now making $6 an hour. They make $6 a day. That's crazy. Now, what is a day for you? 8 hours, maybe. You work some overtime. You might get 2 hours in, maybe, depending. 10 hours, maybe. The average worker here works. The average employee work about 12 hours shift for $6 for the whole day. The minimum wage in where I am from in the United States is about 16, maybe $17 now. Minimum wage. You make that an hour. A minimum wage where you make an hour, and a good salary here, where a person will make about $1,000 about $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day is a good salary. 1,000 pesos a day is a great salary. It's about, let me do the math here. 1,000 pesos is about what? A little bit on the 17. Well, let me do the math here. Let me do the math. 1,000 pesos, 1,000 pesos, and this is just a test, guys. This is just a test. Remember, I tell you this is a test, but we don't waste any opportunity. 1,000 pesos is about $18. That's a darn good salary. 1,000 pesos a day. If you can make 1,000 pesos a day, or 1,000 pesos a week. Sorry, 1,000 pesos a week. 1,000 pesos a week. That's a good salary. 1,000 peso a week. That's $18 a week. That's a great salary here. But what can you do with 1,000 pesos? If you live in the subdivision where your rent is about 400, 500 US, 600, 700 US dollars. You know what 600 US dollars is? Let me do the math for you here. 600 US dollars in the Philippines is 33,258.30 cents. $33,258 and pesos and 30 pesos. However you said that, 30. I don't know if they use cents over here. All right. You're talking about 33,000 pesos, $600. So if you're making 1,000 pesos a week, you can't pay your rent for $600. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, man. It's crazy. So I tell you, living in the Philippines has humbled me. I have a level of gratefulness that I never had. Like I was always grateful, but let me tell you something. I'm humbled. I'm humbled living here. It's a beautiful country. I love the Filipinos. They're so full of energy and life, man. Oh my God. Thank you, sir. No, sir. Tip the guy. $1,000, brought the money back to me. Think about that. I tipped the guy $1,000, $18. Whenever we go out in the States and when we sit down, we found out that a tip is not to be given at the end of the meal. A tip should be given before you start eating, because the very word tip, T-I-P, tip, it's to ensure promptness. So I learned a lesson. You don't wait till the end. You give it at the beginning. And it works wonders for me, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we thunder in here. It worked wonders for me. I get more drinks, get more service, extra fries, extra pancakes. Not, I don't do it for that, but I learned the art of tipping. So I give a person $20, $25 sometimes. All right. That's just a tip. So I came here and I think, okay, about $18, $20 is $1,000. I wanted to give the same tip that I normally accustomed to giving every day. And I hand the gentleman the $1,000. He brought it back to me. No, sir, this is too much. I've never given anyone ever in my life, ever given someone money, and they tell me in response, it's too much. This place is humbling me, man. Humble me. A level of greatness that I have for life. I live in a subdivision here, ladies and gentlemen, and you know, I have to pass through the poor neighbors and the poor neighborhood to get to my subdivision. And you know, when I'm outside passing through these areas, I don't see people begging. I don't see people on the street begging. I see people on the street hustling, man. People are hustlers here. And they're working, they're grinding, they're working hard. I developed some relationships with 3 or 4 taxi drivers, and one of my favorite taxi drivers is Ian. And I did a living in the Philippines. I did an episode, and I talked a lot about Ian. We went to the wet market, and Ian opened up my eyes to see some things. Man, I love the guy. We even sing him. It was his birthday. We sang him happy birthday, and Ian just kind of just giving me the lowdown on how things were and why he started driving a cab. You know, and change. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm humbled, man. I'm humbled. I'm humbled, man. There ain't no complaint here, brother. There ain't no complaint here, sister. I'm done complaining. And I'm not, if you know me, if you know Maker Al, I'm not a guy who complains. I don't got no time for it. I'm really short with that. I don't complain. But there's times when I grumble and there's times when I'm, you know what I mean? I tell you, man, this place has humbled me, and I'm so grateful to Yahoo for allowing me to be here, bringing me here. So, yeah, I'm starting a charity. And I'm going to do this simple and easy. And I'm going to ask my viewers to just give $52 for the whole year. $52 for the whole year. So $52 for the whole year. Because you know what? Sometimes you start a charity and you ask people to donate $15, $20, and have a monthly commitment to giving. Not looking for that from you. You got your own life. You got your own thing you got to do. No, I just want you to come at one time for a year. If you can give once a year, $52, once a year, man, that's what I'm going to do. $52. What is that? $1 a day. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Because you can change lives down here. I mean, the community where I live is called Tabunak. And I just kind of get, you know me, man. I walk around and get to know people, and I just want to get to know people. I go into the marketplace and I want to get to know people. And as I get to know people and get to know their stories, because I'm looking for the stories, I want to change the neighborhood that I live in, because You know, Yaosho, I said, let your light shine before men that others may see your good work, glorify Yahweh in heaven. And you know what? If I'm a light and I'm supposed to be put up on on a on a on a on a, on a pedestal or a pedal so that people can see it, then I'm going to shine it. And what best place to do it? I did it where I live. Everywhere I go, I shine my light. I always find someone to serve, someone to help, someone to love, someone to give to. It's just what I do. And many people here can testify to that. Look at that. I'm testing and now I'm 20 minutes in. I'll tell you, boy. But anyway, um, just stay tuned. So for right now, just go and follow me on all these social medias. Meka Al Ban Ya Osharal, Facebook and YouTube. And on YouTube, that's my second page at Living in the Philippines. Follow that step by step there. And then on TikTok at Meka Al Ban Ya Osharal as well. And I have another account called Ake Once More. Ake Once More. Follow me on that one. And on Instagram at Maykaal. That's MAYCHAAL #1. All right. But again, this is just a test. And I'm going to play it back now to hear how it sounds. And you can comment, like, share. Love you guys. Peace and thank you.